Greetings, nail people. It is, wow, it's Wednesday, December 16th, and welcome to Nails Over Coffee. Today I have the lovely, well, you can see my lipstick on it too, Pluto mug, feeling merry, because today is full of Christmas nails, and I'm pretty sure that I'm doing today. Hi, everybody who's joining. I do have chat on, so I can see if you say anything. So I'm doing today what I'm sure most of you are doing today, which is Christmas nails all day. All snowflakes, all trees, every Pinterest design that anybody can think of is what I'm doing all day today, as I'm sure most of the rest of you nail peeps are. So, I have clients all day. So yesterday I talked all about CYO gel, which for those of you who missed it or haven't seen it, this is what their logo looks like, what their ad looks like. And so I'm going to talk about that, but I'm also going to talk about a few other things. I'm going to keep today's show short because, to be real honest with you, I did clients all day yesterday, and I didn't have the time to get written down all of the episodes of Face to Face with Doug Schoon that I want to reference in regards to this issue. So I will pick up on that tomorrow. And don't forget, I'm going in for surgery on Friday. So this show will be covered by the fabulous Sakura McLaughlin. Nails by Suki will be taking over Nails Over Coffee. And so make sure you tune in on Friday at noon Pacific time to see what Suki has going on. I'm sure it will be entertaining, and I'm willing to bet there will be a selfie stick involved. So I'm just going to talk a little bit more specifically about the CYO gel product specifically. And my client will probably be coming at the end of this, so if I have to cut it short, that's why. And so I asked, John has, the CEO of CYO Gel, has been very, very helpful and very open with me, but I did sign an NDA. So there are some things I can't tell you guys. So there's some stuff that I'm just going to have to say, we trust our manufacturer's directions all the time. Even when we use our branded product with its branded lamp, we're still trusting the manufacturer to have done the right testing, to have done all of that. And if we're using it as they've said, then our insurance would cover us if especially if you're in like the UK or the EU. I know the insurers are different there than they are in the States, and I'm not sure about Canada. But we trust our manufacturer's instructions all the time. And so I know that we've gone through the process of it can't be possible to have tested every combination of every polish with their gel base in every lamp that's out on the market. So how can they say that? But there's lots of other products that don't sell a lamp that sell a product and tell us it will cure in any lamp. And if we're following manufacturer's directions, then that should be true, correct? So I think that there is just more of an opinionated line here, but I asked some questions, like I asked about how they can ensure proper cure. And without being able to talk about the whole thing at this point, basically it has been extensively lab tested by a major lab in the US. That's all I can say. And that it has been salon tested and it's manufactured in the US. And so, to the knowledge, they have gone through all the process that they need to go through. This is not an irresponsible manufacturer. They've done what they feel is sufficient to ensure the safety of the product. I asked what happens if you don't use a 50-50 mix ratio, which they actually do cover on the website some, but you have to make sure that it has enough pigment, but it also needs to not be too much polish to not be as durable. So 50-50 seems to be the right balance. And there's no injuries. It seems to be associated with the wrong mixture. It just won't work right. I can just say that they have tested their products and formulated them to be able to cure in both LED style lamps and traditional CCFL, what we think of as regular UV style lamps. And from what I've been able to see, I trust that that's true. So, I talked about mixing yesterday, and so I asked if they had anything that they would like me to know or any official statements, and their answer was CYO Gel was created by a group of the top innovators and leaders of the nail industry. Together, we have managed to give our end users the flexibility in creating their own unique gel color in the most cost-efficient manner. The gel base is manufactured and prepared with great care in the U.S. They have been lab tested as well as salon tested to ensure quality and safety of usage. So, again, this is not a company that's just throwing something out there and going, hey, look what we thought of, And I thought about it yesterday, or after yesterday's show, on the note of mixing things in the salon. How many of us, and let's be honest, when gel polishes first came out, when gelish and shellac first came out, how many of us took our own and rockstar toes and bling nails and all that kind of stuff? How many of us took polish and mixed it with a gel we had laying around to see what would happen? In fact, till the market exploded, I remember this being a common discussion on the nail boards. So we need to step back a little bit and go, okay, we do play chemist a little sometimes, some of us. Now, some people don't, and that's, just another way of doing things. But for a product, if we don't trust what this manufacturer says, then how can we trust what any manufacturer says? Because they've gone through the testing. They've done all of this. They stand by the safety of their product. They aren't registered in the EU because they are being sold and distributed directly from the US, which means they don't need to be registered in the EU for people over there to order the product. It's just international shipping with a nail product like anything else. So I can see, now I, for example, have 2 brands of gel product and 2 brands of gel polish. And I have both UV and LED style lamps from the same manufacturer as one of the lines that I use. Well, I have to tell you, okay, you know what? This is my show. I can say whatever I want. I have CND lamps. I have the old style UV lamp and I have the new LED lamp. And I use shellac and I use another brand. And for my gel, I use Masterworks and I use Brisa Light. Well, I have to tell you that my Brisa Light doesn't even cure as well in my CND LED lamp as it does in my old style CND lamp. In fact, when I'm doing gels, I use my old CND LED lamp or old CND UV lamp. When I'm curing shellac on a natural nail only is when my CND LED lamp works great. And for that, it works fabulous. It saves time. It shaves 10 minutes off the service. It's fabulous. But for everything else, I use my old style LED lamp or old style UV lamp. Why do I keep confusing that? My old style UV lamp, because it doesn't even cure CND Brisa Light product right in the new LED lamp. And I wouldn't know that if I didn't have both lamps to try it. And my old CND lamp seems to cure everything at the 2-minute cure mark, like everybody says. And my LED lamp is a little more finicky and it doesn't cure everything. In fact, sometimes it doesn't even cure my shellac properly. Sometimes I have to double cure my shellac. And so I don't know, like, I think that we've gotten, I think, really deep into this proper cure, scientific, don't break systems conversation, which I agree with in general. But what's a nail tech to do who's just trying to make some money, you know? And I don't know. So, we know how the industry scientists feel. I've talked to a couple of polish manufacturers, who have said that since their polish is formulated a little differently than traditional products, they don't think that their polish would work with the CYO gel. And one of those polishes, I happen to own that brand. So I will be trying that out as time goes on. And, I don't know. I promise, I have to do nails for like 10 hours today, but I promise, I don't have any clients tomorrow morning. Before tomorrow's show, I will go through the list of all 55 episodes of Face to Face with Doug Schoon, and I will find the episodes that talk about proper curing and UV lamps and everything, because I know it's important, and it is important to client safety, and it's important to our safety. We don't want to be exposing ourselves to uncured product all day, every day, and giving ourselves a problem. So, there's just so much to look at and think about with this. And I think we always default to manufacturer's instructions. And in this case of CYO gel, the manufacturer's instructions that have been tested for safety is something that we can mix and do in the salon. And I don't know, like, maybe you call me crazy. I'm not willing. Now, I don't know that I'm willing to just go gung-ho and start using it on all my clients, but I think I'm definitely willing to test it out and on myself and on my couple of guinea pigs and see how it works and see how it holds up and see if there's any reactions. And I don't know. So, I'm going to make this a short show because I have a 12:30 client. But I wanted to make sure that I got the rest of that statement out from the CYO gel people and talked a little bit about the LED lamps and everything. And I'm going to go paint more snowflakes and more trees. And it's just a lot of nails today and tomorrow because of surgery on Friday. So don't forget, Nails by Suki. I have talked to him a little bit about what's going on with the show. You are definitely going to want to tune in live. You will definitely want to be on Periscope waiting at noon because it's going to be good stuff. So have a very merry, and I will see you tomorrow. Back to doing nails. Have a nail-tastic day.